When John Logan pitched the idea of ventriloquist dummies being a huge part of season 2, instantly I'm like, sounds like Penny Dreadful, let's do it.
Here's why I wanted dolls to begin with. In witchcraft, there is a long tradition of essentially what we'd call voodoo dolls, which is witches creating things to represent people. And I thought that would be a very visual thing for Evelyn Poole to be able to play around with.
Within each dummy, a heart is taken from a child and put in and brought to life. That dummy will take on the properties of whoever I've made it to be, and then I start torturing them.
We sat down with all department heads and said, okay, here's what we're facing in season 2. We want to do these ventriloquist dummies. They've got to look just like our characters. Who from all these different disciplines are going to come together to create what these dummies are?
Our job was to actually capture likeness so that there was no question about who they were.
Paul is our amazing sculptor who designed the Vanessa doll.
We started with a full-size sculpt of Eva. John saw that and he decided that we wanted to shrink it to a certain degree, and then we went through a long technical process in order to shrink the head to the size that he needed. The whole process of creating the dolls from start to finish took about 3-4 weeks. You're really trying to pick up their character.
Mother, her hair.
Nick and I talked several times about the fact that Evelyn Poole has to make this doll herself. There's an element about the eyes that weren't perfect glass eyes. They were painted, and so it had to have that slightly more homemade feel about it.
So it really was a great bringing together of all the different departments to come up with what the dolls were going to look like.
I kept saying, it's really just a ventriloquist doll. There's no CG. It does what ventriloquist dolls do. The eyes open and the mouth moves.
The animatronic puppet will have eye blinks and a jaw that opens. So really, it would be exactly as a ventriloquist doll would be.
Can you move its head from there?
Yeah, I can move his head.
Part of what we've always done in the film industry with animatronics is that you're bringing something that's plastic to life.
So cool.
It's up to our cinematic legerdemain to make the dolls terrifying and to make it, more importantly, very provocative psychologically to Vanessa.
Lucifer.